You are watching Access LaPorte County Channel 97. Coming up next is the November 2nd meeting of the LaPorte County Alcoholic Beverage Commission. You can find more information for this meeting at www.accesslaportecounty.org.
Good morning, everyone. Let the record reflect this is a meeting of the LaPorte County Alcoholic Beverage Board, the second day of November 2023 at 10:01. The members of this board, number 2 are, I'm Lisa Daniel King.
Ron Schaefer.
Matt Sikorsky, LaPorte County.
And Michelle Trevor, State Excise Police.
Will all persons here to remonstrate, seeking a new permit, requesting a change of location or ownership, or seeking a renewal after a violation, please stand and raise your right hand. Okay. All right. Do you solemnly swear or affirm under the penalties of perjury that the answers that you gave on your application or any testimony you give to any questions that are asked by this board will be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Okay, thank you. For board number 2 today, I have several renewals. I have license number RH4618755, Blue Heron Inn, DL4627317, Family Express number 18, DL4627350, Family Express number 51, DL4629471, Family Express number 59, DL4630236, Maze Mart, and DL4631773, Pine Lake Expo. And then I also have, go ahead and do the,
Nope, that's
No?
it.
Okay.
That's all on Max.
okay, can I get a motion, please?
Motion to approve.
I'll second it.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Motion carried. So if I just read one of yours and you're here, you're welcome to leave. Okay,
If you want.
if you want, I mean, you can stay, but, okay, so then we'll go to Crawford's?
Yep.
Okay, the next item on my agenda is license number RH4630009. I gotta make sure I got all the zeros in there. This one
Okay.
is doing business as Crawford's Pub and Eatery.
That's correct.
Please come up and have a seat. Please tell us what your name is.
My name is Sunil Patel.
Can you spell your first name, please?
SUNIL
S-U-N-A-L. Okay.
Patel.
And you're the owner?
My brother is owner,
Okay.
but I'm family.
Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you for coming on such
Sure.
short
Oh, no
notice.
problem,
I just emailed you yesterday or the day before.
Right. That's correct.
So tell us what's going on. The permit's in escrow there, right?
Right.
But it looks like you guys are having a little bit trouble renewing every year on time.
Right.
It looks like 17, 19, 21, and now
See
23.
what happened in last time when I tried to renewal. It's like they say I have some tax raised from the another department, and I've been trying to resolve that. It did not resolve last year somehow. So I did talk with the accountant and the stuff, and by the time it's like winter came around and we couldn't make it open because the person who was committed for the cooking, we are like really shortage on real cook staff basically, the chef basically. So at that time we had we have throughout hard time to get the right cook for the restaurant.
Okay.
And that's why we were not open. And basically this follows other part of the labor shortage on that part, especially for restaurant. When you starting up, it's slow starting up. So people who working on it's lower salary base they get on a tip commission. So very few people coming, then they think okay, they're not gonna make enough to survive their side. Okay. So we having a hard time on the labor at that point.
Okay.
So
how long have you owned it?
this has been 2016.
Since 2016?
But after that we had a fire and 3 years,
Right.
and that's been closed for a while, everything. And after that we create everything. We get permit and everything, and again, COVID hits us, everybody. So we shut down even before even opening. We set the
Okay.
date for in March, sometime later part of March to open, and COVID shuts down again.
Okay.
So we could not open that point.
So the restaurant's been closed since COVID.
That's correct.
Because I remember doing the inspection after the fire.
Right.
How long were you open then? How long was the restaurant open then?
I have to check that, but not very long term.
Not very long. Not a year, right?
No, not at all.
Like
Not at all.
months.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then COVID hit. You were shut down again. Been
Right.
shut since COVID. Is the hotel open though?
Yes, hotel is open.
Hotel is
Yeah,
open.
yeah.
Okay. So right now, you are just looking to find cook,
Now we have
somebody to
work-
run the kitchen.
Right. So we have now we talk and we have confidence on that they can help us out on the labor part and kind of stuff.
Okay. Okay. Have you been in touch with the health department at all?
Yeah.
Okay.
My all other permits is up to date till last year. So they've been still visiting, and we can open it as soon as you want to open. But I said I cannot open until my liquor license can be renewed and stuff.
Right. Right. And until you have people to run it. So.
Right.
Okay. Okay. So you're going to keep it in escrow.
No, so I
Right.
don't know what's the escrow is, but I need license so I can start reopen the restaurant.
Well, you're not going to be able to open until you have an inspection, but you're not going to get an inspection until you have all of your permits lined up, ready to open.
So you're talking about the inspection from your department or from the health?
All.
Yeah, here
You need health, fire, everybody needs to have all their
fire
inspections.
inspection is
done.
happening every year, every quarter, whenever they come. So I'm up to code for the fire inspection.
Okay.
And on health food, I can schedule within a couple of days. So
Okay.
I have the only thing I need the license from you guys. That's my right now bottleneck.
Okay, okay. You will need an inspection from me prior to opening.
Sure.
So once the license is issued,
Uh-huh.
it will still be an escrow
I understand.
until I come out, do an inspection
That's
and
fine.
open. So
Okay.
make sure you have all your labor lined up
Okay.
before you get a hold of me.
I understand.
Okay?
Okay,
All right.
so the
And
next,
you got my email.
yes, I got your email. So my next step is line up all inspection, keep ready, and people ready for the inspection, the day of inspection.
Yep.
And you're gonna stop by, do inspection, then I can open, right?
Right,
Okay,
right.
makes
Like
sense.
work on your menu, work on getting your
Maybe we
cook
can
and-
carry for us same way.
Okay, well, if you got a new cook coming in though,
Uh-huh.
he's gotta look at the menu and he's gotta go, what do I need to order? Where am I getting it? You're
Right,
not
right.
gonna be open
Right.
within a week, so make sure you
No,
have all
I'm
that
working
stuff
on
lined
that
up.
part, yes.
Okay,
Yes.
all right, I don't have any more questions. Anybody else?
Have you, when do you plan on starting to hire people? I know you've talked about the cook, but as far as wait staff, bartenders, stuff like
Yeah,
that.
we have those people available. I mean, nowadays, I have lots of application in my file. So
Okay, are you gonna have a restaurant manager run this, someone
no,
who's
I'm
got
gonna
experience?
myself. I'm gonna run it.
Okay, have you run a restaurant,
Right.
a bar?
Yeah. Yes, I did.
Okay,
Where, when?
It's we have the pallet in Warsaw. We have, I'm work for that's also our hotel too.
What is it?
Warsaw, Wyndham Garden, pallet.
In Warsaw?
Yeah.
Oh.
Pallet.
Oh,
Yeah.
in Warsaw, at the Wyndham Garden?
That's correct.
Okay,
We are we own that too.
okay,
Yeah.
okay. In Goshen, not Elkhart?
Not
Is it
Elkhart. It's
no.
a
Or
Warsaw.
Warsaw, you
Yeah.
said, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
that was it.
Okay, thank you.
Having no other questions, can I have a motion, please?
I'll make that motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carried. Thank you.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you.
So the only question, I think there is when I talk with Erhan, I forget the name of the lady on the state, unlike when I call. And she said,
Ariel? Is it Ariel?
Ariel, I think,
Okay.
yeah. And she said there's some another meeting on November 28th. Is that this is the same meeting or this a different one, escrow meeting?
I will explain, and this will help everybody here. We only make a recommendation today to the state as to whether approve or deny a permit.
Okay.
So it then goes to the state hearing.
Okay.
When they only meet the first and third Tuesday of every month.
Okay,
So it will go to their meeting today. Obviously, this won't go today.
Right.
So it'll go to the commission meeting third Tuesday of the month.
okay. So do I have to attend that meeting?
No.
No, okay. So I will get the verbiage, verdict, what you guys approved or not.
Right.
And then I schedule my all things lined up and I
Right.
will give you a call so you can stop by.
Yep,
So,
exactly.
okay, sounds
Yep.
great.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks for
Thank
coming.
Thank you. No
Thank you.
problem. Thanks.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, and then we have two transfers. The first license number is RR 4640542 for Monty's. And then the second, that is for the beer retailer license, and then it's RR 4640543 for the beer, wine, and liquor license. Can you please come up?
Yeah.
Okay. State your name, please.
Joshua Montemare.
Okay.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, so this is the Old Lucky's Bar transfer of the permit. So how this works is there are no beer, wine, and liquor permits available in LaPorte. So, and there were none available when Lucky's got this. So what they do is if there is a beer or beer and wine permit available, the person can buy that, and then they can buy what's called a 210-1, which is a beer, wine, and liquor permit allowed in cities under a certain population that is the same as any other beer, wine, liquor restaurant except no carryout.
No carry on.
So I know you knew all that. I had to explain it for everybody
No
else.
problem.
So that's why it's 2 permits, but there's only 1 license there. It's a beer, wine, and liquor permit, basically.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
all right. You posted your orange sign.
Yep.
Did you bring the affidavit?
I did not.
Okay.
Only because I think when I did the affidavit, the original, I think I sent when we were doing like the approval for Lucky's, like the renewal, I filled that out and I gave it to the state. So I have to get another one, but I can send it to you or
You can just give it to me before you leave today. You
I
don't
can
have
do
to do
that.
it right now.
no
so.
problem.
All right, so tell the board, I guess, just what you're hoping to do there and why you want to buy it.
Well, we've already obviously done a lot of work as far as cleaning up the area. The bathrooms kind of remodeled a little bit within that. Not like drastic changes, obviously, would need a floor plan, but just like straightening things out, making it a cleaner environment, more of like a local, you get off work, you want to come down, have a cocktail. Within that, we're installing draft lines currently, so there'll be like draft going on. So I have draft beers, TVs, food service. As far as that goes, what we've been doing, aside from obviously the standard of like the soups and the milk and such and the coffee, we offer a food truck, typically Fridays and Saturdays, and they've already kind of gone through the whole hoops with the health department and everything like that. So kind of, they have food available that's hot and fresh and delicious, and then on top of that, we kind of offer, we offer a pretty fun time, I think. We're not doing like getting too heavy into like DJs or live music, trying to keep it simple. If in the event we did, like for Halloween, we had security, obviously because safety is pretty important. As far as that goes, we have 3 pool tables, so we're kind of focusing more of our energy on like pool, like hall concept, I guess you could say. And then
Do you have leagues?
not yet, and we're just kind of getting the bearings going, but we're starting to get busy enough to where we can start reaching out to the patrons to start doing leagues and such. We're not going to do gambling of any sort, kind of keep it simple.
How long have you been managing it?
Well, we took over ownership January 26th.
Okay.
And then we had about 2 months of January, February, about March timeline, April, somewhere in there. We started going with it once we kind of finished the whole cleaning up of the place.
Okay, and it's been open and operating, and so they didn't have any draft beer?
They had a
Or-
draft cooler.
Oh, just a kegerator type
Yeah,
thing?
and so the bar, it's long, and the only way that they could get out would be to go all the way to the front of the building and then go around. And me being efficient in the head thinking, and then also safety, we took the keg cooler that was on the other end that kind of closed off that exit and removed it completely. So that way now the bartenders can get out on both sides of the bar with a chain. We have like a chain up on the end there. But the ability to get to, if something did rise or anything, just that option there. So we're installing the draft lines directly behind the bar in the center of the bar. We have Indiana Beverage doing it, actually currently right now. I just got in there, so.
Okay. I had another question, but I forgot. So you have minimum food, and then the food trucks is just extra on the weekend when the crowd's big.
Absolutely,
and-
absolutely.
Do you have a separate cook, or does your bartender kind of have to cook?
The bartender would have to cook if it was for the soups or, brewing the coffee or,
Okay.
we offer microwaves. So we talked about possibly doing things in like the vending machine, like popcorns and such, where they could kind of cook that up and or just selling them behind the bar and go that direction.
Okay.
What are your hours?
Hours of operation are currently 6 to close, obviously before 3. 3 is the state cutoff. But then so 6 to close, and then we're open 7 days a week now. We just started doing that. We were Wednesday through Sunday, and then we took the other 2 days now.
All the rules with employee permits and records and all that stuff.
Yeah, they're all on file
Okay.
currently. All permits are displayed appropriately. Everything's up to date with health department. Yeah.
Okay.
And you'll be running that location
Managing
yourself.
it. Yes, that's correct. That's me and another individual, one of my bartenders, managers. So we're doing both JJ's and Monty's. So if I'm not available, like right now, she's over there helping the tech get in there and do the install, so I could be here. And then if I can do something and she's busy, vice versa. So we're both available pretty much all the time.
Okay.
How many employees do you have for the
Currently 2.
2?
Yeah.
And this, remind me then, because I printed the wrong page, this is you and your dad owns this as well?
Correct.
The same as JJ's, right?
Correct.
Okay. I do need to come over and do a final inspection, which I was hoping to do after the meeting, so it sounds like
Yeah,
you're
I'll be
over there
there.
working. Okay.
Absolutely.
Just to tie up that loose end. And you can give me that before you leave, or you can give it to me when I go over there.
Okay.
Either one is fine, in case
And now
you need it.
for this one, would I put the permit primary or the underlying?
The primary one.
Okay, the 5
Yeah, just fill it out the best you can. The biggest part is for you to sign it and put the date you posted the sign.
Okay.
And so you might have to look at the sign unless you remember.
Might be better
so.
than to go there. 'Cause I think it was like the 19th, I think, or something like that.
Yeah, I can't remember what I saw, but
Does anyone have any other questions?
I don't either.
Can I get a motion, please?
Motion approved for 1 year.
Yep, that's all it would be anyway because it's new.
I'll second that.
Okay, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carried.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, good luck.
Thank you. And I'll have probably hour or so?
Probably 45 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, Michelle.
Can I get a motion to approve the minutes from last month?
No, we have one more.
Oh, we do? Sorry. Oh, and I'm sorry. Yes, license number RR4640510. This is for a River and Lake new license for Mucho Mas. Sorry, please come up and sit down. My cat hid my glasses, and these are my extras, and they're not the best. So
Good morning.
I
Good
apologize.
Good morning.
Morning. How are you this morning?
Pretty good.
Good. Can you please tell us your name?
Jose Marrufo.
Susana Ollarves.
Nice to meet you. Okay, so this is for a River and Lake new, so at Mucho Mas on Lincoln Way. Okay, what questions do you have?
So, Mucho Mas had a permit years ago. It's been a while. Why don't you tell the board?
My brother, who was my partner at the time, he just didn't like renew it. It expired, and he just forgot about it, I guess. It was like too late when he wanted like to like renew it again. We never applied for it because we were doing fine. We're still doing pretty good, thank God. But we don't want to become a bar. We are still gonna be closed on Sundays. We're still gonna close at 8. But we see all these pretty awesome new restaurants that are coming in: Bear Bones, Red Door, Bombiet, and the Drift, yeah. And we want to keep up with them. We want to fix our window. We've been here 15 years, and we want to stay here another 15 years or more. We're getting more involved with the community, and I think it's pretty much like another option for our guests, because we do have people that have like walked away because we don't have margaritas and they go somewhere else, so it's definitely gonna help.
You're in a great location for that.
Yes.
Because you do get a lot of traffic now, don't you? Because of the ones across the street and the way they've done Monroe Street downtown.
And downtown is looking awesome now.
It's
It's
great
beautiful.
location.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to do in the future, maybe next year, next summer, outside seating too. We want to look pretty like our neighbors. So that I think is just an addition to offer more options to everybody. And we want to still, we will be just a family restaurant with one more option.
So that doesn't change anything with the family, right? Because Indiana says now you can have,
No,
okay.
forget that.
Okay, good.
They do not have a bar, so they're table service only.
Okay.
Everything will come from the kitchen or the cooler and be served to the tables.
Okay,
So,
good.
We also want to have like a limit. We won't sell like more than 3 beers. We're pretty happy with what we have right now, like a family restaurant. So we just need like another option, sure. Yeah.
yeah. And so what is your menu like? Is it full service menu basically?
Well, you go up front and order, and then you sit and you will take your food, like the food out. It's Tex-Mex. It's kind of like fast food, casual dining. Like we prep all, like everything in the kitchen, but you order up front, but you do sit down and we do like take yourself.
Okay, I think they call that fast casual now.
Yeah, that's it.
That's
They
the
call
way
it fast casual. I mean, it works for us. We eat at fast casual all the time because fast food's kind of going to the wayside. Like
Yeah.
nobody wants to eat that.
I know.
So, but they want it fast still.
Yes.
Yeah, fast and fresh. Yeah.
Yes.
We have a lot of regulars that they have just a limit time of lunch for lunch, so they need things fast. But they also want to eat healthy and fresh. A lot of vegans too, so we try to keep the consistency so we can offer that to everybody.
Okay. All right. You did post your orange sign. Do you have your affidavit?
Yes.
Thank you. And thank you for that. And the only other thing I need you to do is one of you to sign and date the floor plan for me. I forgot to have you do that yesterday. Oh, you can date it today's date is fine. And I don't have any other questions. Like I said, they had a permit before,
We'll just sit
but
it, right?
it had expired and then they just didn't
Let me
renew
see.
it, didn't feel like a need for it, but yeah, things are changing.
They
so.
are, the location is,
Yeah, yeah. And if you want to add the patio, like next spring, start getting a hold of me like by March.
Okay.
Don't wait till
Okay.
May
Okay.
because then I get super busy. But if you get a hold of me in March, send me, what you're thinking, or I can even come back out and talk to you again, or
Thank you.
send the rules or whatever. So,
Sure.
but then we can add that to your floor plan, and it doesn't go downstate; it just gets approved by me,
Oh, okay.
like it did yesterday.
Okay,
But
great.
yeah, get a hold of me ahead of time and I can start working with you so that come May, you get it up and then you're ready to go. But if you wait till May, then it ends up being July and then, you missed out on
Okay.
our short summer window anyway. So,
Okay.
all right.
any
Okay.
further questions?
No,
Okay, can I have a motion?
Motion approved.
I'll second it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Yes,
All
congratulations.
right.
Thank you very
Good
much.
luck to you
Yes.
guys.
Thank you.
I love your Mandarin chicken salad. That's my favorite.
Aw, thank you.
Yeah, that one's my favorite.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Now I'll make a motion to approve
Approve
the
the
minutes
Okay.
from October.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Board 2 is adjourned 10:25.
Okay, this is a meeting for Board 1 now. Members of this board are myself, Matt Sikorsky.
Ron Schaefer,
And Michelle Trauber, State Excise Police.
We have automatic renewals for this board. First one is RC 4613260, John Franklin Miller, Post 37. RR 4601887, Three Sheets Bar and Grill. DL 4689098, Phil's Health Pharmacy. RR 4633866, Mamo's House of Pancakes. RR 4637001, Chappie Stadium Inn. RC 4630003, Fraternal Order of Police, Dunes Lodge, number 75, and RR 4638767, El Cantarito. I'd like a motion to approve the renewals.
motion to approve.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Are you one of those?
I am one of those, but I have a question.
Okay, 1 second. We have one more thing of business and we'll be done.
Okay. Can I get approval for the minutes for Board
Motion to
1?
approve.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. That is, do we want to talk to her first before we close it?
Yeah, we can now.
Okay,
Yeah.
can I come up?
Yeah, take as long as you need.
Well, I had a violation, actually, I had 2 violations on 10/5.
Of this year?
Yes, of this year.
Okay, what place?
So 3 Sheets Bar and Grill.
I didn't see those in the system.
Well, I didn't know because my license is renewed for December 15th. So of course I sent it in September, so I don't know. I didn't know if maybe this went towards next year or,
It might. Let me take a look at
Okay.
what you got here. Here's the thing too, we don't like to drag these out. If you're here this year, let's take care of it. So otherwise next year, it's like, well, what's the point? It's been over a year ago.
well, I think I still have to come next year because I think this might come up, so I'll probably still come.
Yeah, so have you gotten anything from
No,
the
I have
state
not.
yet? Okay, that's part of the reason I guess I probably haven't seen it. All right, I'm looking at this. All right, I don't see a. All right, so your alcohol permit, so what's gonna happen? I hate to make you come back next year because then I feel like it's like old news. But because it's so fresh in the system, I'm gonna actually double check on it and make sure that the state did receive it. And it didn't, because usually it doesn't take a month to get in there. Usually I would see that at least it's in there and pending. So I'm gonna make sure that they got it and that maybe they got a backlog or whatever. But what will happen is we will need you to come next year
Okay, that's
at the
fine.
renewal, and then we will address this. Because it looks like it's an alcohol compliance check, and then she bought a type 2 gaming
Yes.
ticket.
I'm disgusted because, I am certified trainer and everything. I make them, do the schooling and all that, card. I don't know what besides spending 24/7 at my bar more I can do, and then I'm the one that gets fined.
Yeah. Well, on the upside, the bartenders now get fined
Are they?
as
Well,
well.
good.
So,
Well,
yeah, the state finally listened to you owners for
Yes.
that
Well,
exact
thank
thing.
you very
saying,
much.
we can only do so much. So they did start fining the
Good.
bartenders. So
I'm glad
Yeah.
because all she said to me was, "Well, I was busy." I don't care. You take that extra minute,
right, 1 minute.
So
Yep.
Okay.
So, yeah, thank you for coming today.
Yeah,
But
well,
unfortunately, like
I
I
wanna
said,
make sure.
we'll need to see you
Yeah.
next year.
That's okay.
But I will make a note to, like I said, to follow up to make sure that they'll send you something in the mail with
Yeah.
a proposal. Then you can either act on it or you can call the prosecutor and have a meeting or whatever.
Okay.
So, okay.
All right. Well, thank you
All
guys
right.
very much.
You're welcome.
Have a good
Thank
day.
you. You too. Okay.
Okay, and with that, Board 1 is adjourned.